Have you ever wondered what it feels like to make things right, even when it's scary? Well, let me tell you about the time Jack decided to climb that magical beanstalk one more time. But not for the reasons you might think. You see, after his famous adventure with the giant, Jack couldn't sleep at night. Those golden coins in his pocket felt heavier with each passing day. The magical harp's melody, once so sweet, now played a somber tune in his mind. Something just didn't feel right. One morning, Jack woke up and looked out his window at the towering beanstalk that still reached into the clouds. His mother had become comfortable with their new wealth, but Jack knew in his heart what he had to do. He packed a small bag, took a deep breath, and began his climb once again. This time was different, though. As Jack climbed higher and higher, the clouds seemed softer, more welcoming. Instead of the threatening rumbles he remembered, he heard gentle whispers in the wind. When he finally reached the top, he was surprised to find not one, but several giants. And they were nothing like the one he'd met before. These giants were different. They sat in circles, sharing stories and wisdom, their eyes twinkling with kindness. One of them, an elderly giant with a flowing silver beard, noticed Jack and smiled. "We've been waiting for you, young one," he said, his voice as soft as distant thunder. The giants shared with Jack something remarkable. The true meaning of wealth wasn't in golden coins or magical harps, but in the peace that comes from doing what's right. They taught him that courage isn't just about facing giants. Sometimes it's about facing yourself. As Jack listened to their wisdom, he realized that returning what he had taken wasn't just about the items themselves. It was about growing up, about understanding that every action has consequences, and that true happiness comes from being able to look at yourself in the mirror and smile. And you know what? When Jack finally found the giant he had stolen from and returned everything, something magical happened. The giant didn't roar or chase him. Instead, he extended his enormous hand and offered Jack something even more valuable than gold: forgiveness and a chance to start again. Sometimes the bravest thing we can do isn't climbing beanstalks or outsmarting giants. It's admitting when we're wrong and trying to make things right. That's the real magic in Jack's story, and perhaps that's the greatest treasure of all.